Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another gaming chat for the Walking Dead survivors here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot, and for today's episode, we're going to talk about the upcoming update to the game that they're going to be doing as a maintenance tonight for about 3 hours or so, give or take. And then what else they should be adding to this game. Well, first and foremost, the maintenance. When they do the maintenances, like what they actually give you for rewards, is a joke. I want to say it's like 100 or 200 rubies an hour or something, which is a slap in the face, honestly. It's enough for a dog, legitimately, in this game. You know, it costs 600 rubies for a dog. It's like, give me at least 1,000 for maintenance updates, dude. Come on. Minimum 1,000, I would say, if not like 2,000, honestly, per player. But, yeah, like the rewards are just an absolute fucking, it's a travesty, basically. And it's unfortunately a situation where they just want to be assholes, is what it is in many cases. And it makes sense, you're trying to make money. But at the same time, it's like you're just actively screwing over players that don't want to pay into your system, is what it is. So, yeah, very, very irritating on that one. That being said, we're going to go over some of the things that are supposed to be upcoming with this update. Again, another problem I have is the fact that when you have them actively putting different events into this as like beta test events that are really good events, honestly, but they don't pay out like they should. Like recently, the Mixture Madness event, that was a great event. However, I don't care how many levels you have in it. It should automatically just if you finish them all on the first day, it should automatically reset in that second day to allow you to have another 24-hour period to do stuff with that. Because if that were the case, I would have already had enough flasks right now in my main account to get my T10 tech started. As it is, I'm still like 2.5 to 3 days out right now. I'm still about 150-ish shy right now. Which, ironically enough, months ago, had I actually realized that the I think it's anything over 5 in the statue techs, they automatically take rubies then, or not rubies. They automatically take the flasks then to complete them. If I had realized that, I wouldn't even done those ones because I would have already then been at T10 right now. Like been working on the tech right now for my cavalry. So to me, it kind of sucks on that one. Like knowing I kind of fucked up back then is what it was months ago without even realizing it. At the same time, though, again, it's one of those situations where they should provide enough flasks and other things for that matter. Like the pliers and stuff like that you use to do the war carts and stuff. Like that's the one biggest problem I have with the most recent upcoming update here is that you have them talking about that stuff, but it's all the items for the war carts. It's not like actual things to get war carts, which I think is bullshit entirely because I'm sorry to say, man, but there is not enough pliers given in those preservation events. There's like I think there's maybe like it's either 6 or 7 or something that they give you. Because I know one's like 2 or 3, and the other one's like 3 or 4. So yeah, it's like legitimately like 6 or 7 they give you overall, and for the expert ones, and then it's like maybe like 10 or something for the other ones or something. And again, it's a fucking joke, dude. It's an absolute joke entirely. Because it needs to be way more than that. It needs to be way, way more than that, honestly. And that's another thing too, is them not updating the maps like they need to either. And for those wondering what I mean by that, so in the game, you go into different seasons every thing is what it is. For X amount of days is what it is there. Like it used to be like 60 something days. I think it was actually 70 something days at one point. And then people, started complaining like, hey, there's like 2-3 weeks that we're basically on this map in between seasons. Like this is stupid. Why don't we, shorten the seasons by like a couple days or a week or so, whatever it is there. And that's what they're doing now. And that's why, this coming week is going to be the final couple days here that we're in current season 6, and then we're going to go and, do the mix in between where it goes to another tower thing, and then we're going to go into season 7 here probably by the end of the year is my guess. So it'll be like, I'm assuming probably by Thanksgiving or like early December will be the next season, most likely, and then it'll be, I would say before Christmas anyway, is when we'll have the next season going on then. And it'll probably be through like maybe like February of next year or like late January of next year, one of the two. Given that it'd be like 45 to 50 days, give or take then. So anyway, but yeah, that being said, we are going to talk about a couple things here. One of the things I want to discuss specifically is the different things involved with this update, and then we're going to talk about different items and stuff like that relating to what they're talking about in here. So first and foremost, this is the new thing that they're going to be doing tonight here. It says complete rollout, battleground tactics, and timetable adjustments for battleground events. Season 3, the schedule for battleground events is Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday are going to be Survivors at War. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday would be Last One Standing, and then Fridays will be Battleground Tactics. It says Battleground Tactics season starts at the first Friday. This schedule takes effect. You will win valuable items for your war weapons. That's the thing I think is interesting, though. It says valuable items for war weapons. But the thing is, it's like, okay, so seeing as how you're saying items, does that mean you're going to actually give us pliers in that event or not? Because if not, then that's some bullshit. But what I assume they're going to do actually for that whole thing is it would be something like they've given us before with other events and stuff like that, which would be, let me grab this photo here. When we're talking about war weapon items and stuff like that, what we're talking about is the stuff right here in the middle, which would be the experience, the brushes and stuff like that for everything, the wood that you would need to do everything, and then, obviously your cart things for the wheels, the actual horse, and then the cart itself is what it is. And what I said with the pliers there, like right now I have 27 pliers and I have 8 of the expert ones, which again is only because, doing weekly preservation things is what it is there, which is not enough, dude. It's not paying like it needs to is what the problem is. And it never has. And that's the biggest issue right now, is that they need to be giving out much, much more than what they're actually giving out. For those of us that refuse to pay to win is what it is. Because that's the problem right now, is most of us can't afford to pay into this game, honestly, especially with the way the economy is right now. Thanks to dumbasses in power there. But yeah, it's like you're forcing our hands to either not be able to get ahead at all or to play into your, bullshit is what it is here, which I'm not a fan. Like, this is a true fact of the matter, dude. There's only one time I've ever played Survivors at War in this game, and it sucked because it was like the very early seasons. Haven't played since then. I probably should actually. But again, the problem becomes the situation of, doing that as an actual player of multiple accounts is there. Never done the Last One Standing at all, mostly because I've just seen others play it, and it just seems boring to me, honestly. And then this Battleground Tactics is like, maybe. But anyway, so basically, going back to that, but yeah, so we got that stuff happening right now. We're going to have the full Battleground Tactics being assumed into the thing now is what it is. And then it says match requirements for Survivors at War adjusted as follows. Preseason, you need to play at least 30 matches, was 40 to be eligible for season rewards. Again, that's another thing too, by the way. 30 matches, was 40 to get season rewards. Like, again, no reason to do that then. It says players who have a war value of 5,000 or higher need to play at least 3 matches per week, was 4 to avoid points deductions. Again, another reason why I don't play that shit is what it is. Then we got number 2 on this thing, a new event called Kill Them All. It says beta test stage is open for players in season 3 and beyond, starting November 1st and 2nd, depending on your season, and last for 2 days. This is actually an interesting one. This will be fun to play this, I think, honestly. Says shoot spears at walkers and try to kill them all. Shoot by using your finger to pull and release. Get rewards for clearing the level. You also get daily rewards. The higher the level, the better the rewards. These rewards are sent by in-game letter. So rewards consist of items for your war weapons. Again, going back to what I was saying about the war weapon thing earlier. I assume it'll be various experience and, various little wood planks and stuff like that to actually build your weapons and what have you. So who's to say? But it'll be interesting. I do look forward to that one. One thing I wish they would bring back, actually, and they haven't done this for a long time yet because they've been doing all these other different ones now, is the shooting game. This is one that hasn't been around for at least, I think, 2 months or so, if not longer than that. Because last time I remember playing it was like July, maybe even June for that matter. Like it's been a while yet. Like I'm thinking maybe it was like mid-July actually. It was like the last time that was really around. But yeah, basically what it was is it was like a sharpshooter. I forget what the actual thing was called. It was like something like sharpshooter or something like that. And it was you shooting cans off of the like various wood planks on a fence, and you would actually get. And I think the reason they took this away is this reason. Honestly, it's because it was so good. You could actually get your points done and be able to essentially buy into it and then refill your shit then after the fact, because you would have a lot of the like I think about 4 or 5 of them would be direct impacts to where they would be the exact amount you're spending of rubies for that event is what would be there to get like more bullets and shit for it. So, and I'm thinking that's exactly why they did away with it, was because it's like, oh, you could basically like buy into it for free or whatever then, which is BS entirely, because again, that was one of the better games, honestly, in this game. And really my biggest problem with this game entirely, again, going back to the pay-to-win aspect, is they are charging way too much to do stuff in here, whether it be, $1,000 for a fucking extra bingo card or $500 for an extra ticket for the next throwing game, which is going on right now until reset. I love that game too, by the way. It's one of the better ways to get fragments for your dudes and stuff like that. Actually, as of this morning, my main account is almost all the way to 100 right now for everybody. I think I have like 2 dudes or something like that. I think it's I want to say it's Lydia and Holly are the only ones that aren't 100 right now or something. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, that being said, my biggest issue is the fact that you have that stuff going on there, and then them not doing what they should do for certain, events like that. And it's like, hey, players are asking for it, like, please bring it back is what it is. And I would say the same exact thing for overall when they do the Ruby Rush events, because those are few and far between, it seems like now as well. And my biggest problem with that is when you were actively screwing us over with that event, when it should be something very similar to the 60-day event, which is obviously in the game during these seasons and stuff like that. What they'll do is they'll put in a thing that goes through for 60 days called a daily supply run. And it literally gives you things every single day that you log in for 60 days, like specifically the one for that I'm in right now for season 2, which started back in September and then goes to the end of the season. It was box of bullets, couple hundred rubies, a short range transmissions, a construction speed up, legendary combat skill medals, which is what you need to do all your gold characters to level them up. Sheet pipe, which is one of the items used for doing the combat weapons and stuff like that. And then it was creative veggies, training speed up, copper, which is again used for, that's used for what do you call that? The random vehicles. Then we had experience, epic development skill medals, Iron, which was part of the things for vehicles. A healing speed up. Dagger blueprint fragments. So combat experience after that was the 15th day. And then it went to research speed up. A dog in this season, which is something I wish they'd bring back for actually future seasons. Just have it be like epic or a legendary or something dog in there. That'd be pretty cool. I would like to see that in things for like season 7, 8, 9, whatever the case be. Compared to some other stuff. And then we had elite relocation, another legendary development skill stuff, other blueprints, construction speed up, water, steel, salvage token, and then so forth and so on. And then the last few days of the month here will be tomorrow will be I should say tonight, about 8 hours from now, it'll be research speed up, and then a 12-hour attack bonus, some more blueprint stuff, combat for the 50th day, some more fragment shit, a couple of things of steel, another training speed up on day 53, a 12-hour scout blocker, which I think that alone, the scout blocker thing is stupid. It's not really necessary, and truthfully, like, they could easily replace that with like a dog or even some more rubies. Like, I would say honestly do some more rubies is what it is there, honestly, for that one. Or even in that same vein of things, for later seasons and stuff. Maybe even drop that and put in some experience, the expert pliers and stuff like that, like 2 or 3 expert pliers or something like that for that. And then you got the long range transmission. The 56 day is the best one, I think, honestly, because you get 1,000 ruby pack there, which, by the way, should be like 2,000 rubies. It should be like X2 of those things. And then the 60th day is a couple salvage tokens, which would be the keys. So, but yeah, like, there should definitely be more than like a couple things here is what it is. And that's the problem right now, is they're not doing that like they need to. And it's really fucking frustrating. Because it's like, bro, like, come on. Like, give me something I'm actually looking forward to. Like, give me something I actually want here, you know? But anyway. Yeah, that Kill Them All, the event should be fun, though. I actually found out something interesting, too, which I didn't realize either day until, like, almost the end of the entire game, which was the explosive, I think it's Explosive Situations, what it's called, which is the beta one where you have to kill beta and a bunch of other various walkers and stuff like that. If you kill a bunch of betas in that game, like, you wait until the end, you have your stuff all built up for like several hundred or whatever it is, like almost 1,000 is what it'd be then. You can take out like several betas in a row or whatever, and they either drop the keys, the salvage token things, or it is decoration tokens, I believe is what it is, which is not as good, obviously. But yeah, getting a couple extra keys is awesome. One thing I thought was interesting with this upcoming update here is this one right here, which is the third thing. Added region chief veto for cross-region relocation. It said during the cross-region relocation event, the region chief can veto players. A vetoed player can't relocate to the region chief's region. Region chief can veto at least one player in each combat power bracket. Number of vetoes is decided by the system based on circumstances. Says, note for region chiefs, you can revoke a veto against a player, but it won't let you reuse that veto on someone else. Vetoes cannot be refunded. This is actually good, though, in a lot of ways, because there are certain players that are definitely a detriment to regions. And knowing that we can basically tell people to fuck off, that we want to relocate to our region, we don't want no region or whatever the case be, is awesome. Because as it is, I think you can already, like, sort of not accept somebody in there, but in some ways you almost have to accept them depending on the power level in certain ways. So yeah, it's nice to be able to be like, no, you're not going to be in this region, go fuck yourself. So anyway, and then we got number 4, new clan skills, fast march and fortification. Says fast march can be triggered on an enemy building, a building of your own, a survivor camp, a season, location, or a passage. The skill increases the march speed of members of your clan that march to the building by 20% for 1 hour, which is interesting. So then we got fortification can be triggered on a clan building and increases the defense value for the duration of 8 hours. The increase works like this. 1, the standard max limit is doubled. 2, the current defense value is increased by the standard max amount of defense value. When the skill expires, the max defense value returns to its normal value, and the current defense value is adjusted if needed. It can't exceed the max defense value. Okay, that makes sense. And then it said, like other clan skills, after the skill is triggered, there's a 30-minute preparation time until it takes effect. When the skill is triggered, both the members of the clan and the members of the enemy clan receive a notification by in-game letter. Then we had this one, which was number 5. Added Halloween-themed epic quality vehicle modification plans. This is stuff, by the way, you have to pay to win for, which I think is, again, it comes back to be stupid bullshit is what it is, because it's like, dude, stop making me pay for your fucking shit is what it is, to do cool things to my fucking vehicles or whatever the case be. Like, it's just BS entirely, bro. It really is. And that's the biggest problem I have with that whole thing right there. So I just realized as I'm doing this, trying to jump back and forth between doing this and doing the current Tides event in my second region, because I just got through to, if I hadn't realized where we're at right now, I would have almost probably got fucked over to 18 is what it was here, but as I wasn't able to redo all my stuff back all the way up, so hopefully when these 18 walkers hit me, they won't knock me out, because if they don't KO me right now, actually if I can get through this in 19 without being KO'd either time, even if I'm KO'd in 20, I can actually beat past the epic level right now, which might be a good thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I really want to do that actually or not, but we'll see. We got about 15 seconds here before they hit into me, so we'll see if they actually do smack or not. Anyway. Nope, I got overrun. Shit. Okay, so doesn't matter then. That'll be a double overrun then. So yeah, no matter how powerful I am, then it'll be, since I was overrun at 18, I'll be overrun at 19 then too. That sucks. I hate when that happens, but then again, it's like, well, I should say I hate when that happens, but at the same time, it's like one of those things where it's like, it doesn't usually happen. At least not in my other region that I'm actually like super powerful in. It's only happening in this region where I'm like super weak in right now, which when I say super weak, I'm talking about T7 compared to T9, T10 is what it is. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about the Halloween thing there, it said, turn your school bus into the Ride to Hell school bus, turn your police truck into the Darkest Nightmare police truck, which, by the way, that's already a pay-to-win vehicle right there for the police truck. It says modification plans unlock at Season 3. You can obtain these modification plans by spending vehicle tokens, aka spending real money into this whole thing, because in order to even get vehicle tokens, I'm going to go to the store thing right now, because it should show me exactly where... Oh, no, I guess it's not in there right now. Or wait, actually. Yeah, let me go to that thing. Oh, no, it doesn't tell me. Okay. So, yeah, you need... in order to get a vehicle, by the way, with vehicle tokens, it costs 30,000 of those, which I believe equates to, like, $600 or $700 or something. I think that's what it is. And even to do, like, use the vehicle tokens to do, like, a change-up or whatever, it's, again, like, still, like, several hundred fucking dollars. So what they really mean on that one is, hey, we're going to give you the option to, like, pay to win, but it's going to be, like, hundreds of fucking dollars to do, like, a Ride to Hell school bus or a Darkest Nightmare police truck. Or you can go fuck yourself, people, and put real things in here that actually give a shit about everybody in the fucking game. Like, I don't know, more fucking Ruby events, lowering the amount of rubies it costs to make, to go buy dogs every single day. Maybe, I don't know, add some more shit to the fucking dailies for the dog stuff. Go from 5 to, like, 7 or 8 or 10 or even for that matter, you know? Like, double the shit, honestly. Like, I'd be all for that, honestly, dude. Like, if nothing else, like, I would say truthfully, like, every single day, there should be the ability to get, like, better stuff the next day is what it is than if you're doing stuff every single day for that game when it comes to the dog events and stuff. Like, it should not max out at 5. It should be, like, at least 10 there anyway. Where I can do, like, double that stuff and get, like, you know, double the rewards and everything else like that. And again, going back to the thing, like, the free, like, sort of like free, quote-unquote, free rubies they give you there. 100 rubies is a joke at this point, dude. When you're this far into the seasons, there is no reason for it. There should be at least several hundred, if not 1,000 there. And for them to sit there and screw you over like that constantly, it's a bunch of bullshit, dude. It fucking pisses me off. Legitimately. Because it's just irritating as fuck is what it is. Like, even in season 2 I'm at right now, like, there should be, like, an ability to get, like, several hundred more than I have right now, honestly. But there's not. And it's very fucking frustrating. So, anyway. Sorry, I'm just doing some stuff right now. Trying to make sure I'm not going to get screwed out of these rewards later on tonight is what it is. So, grab that. I just realized I need to do a thing too later. I'm trying to think of exactly when though, because I know I have. I'm trying to remember now. So it'd be 1 a.m. is when we're gonna have the reset thing for this, which would give you a free 12-hour shield. So it'd be, let's see, 1 a.m. So that'd be, let's see, 12, 11, 10, 9. So 5 o'clock this afternoon, I need to do a shield up then, if that'd be the case. So I think that's what I'll end up doing then. But anyway, so yeah, I'll do one at like 5:30 then probably, and then that way it'll burn directly into the 12-hour shield for later then. So anyway, that being said, where was I at now? Oh yeah. So anyway, going back to the different things that they're going to add in here for the season. We got number 6, which was the 6th and final thing, which was number of hometown hero advanced fragment vouchers increased by 50%. This is season 8 and beyond. So this adjustment takes effect when Rescue Rick starts on October 30th, which would be today, obviously. So that should be good, actually. And the reason I say that is because what they mean by hometown hero advanced fragments is when you're doing these Rescue Rick events, you get I'm gonna go ahead and I'll hang on a sec. I'm gonna go do a screenshot of one of my accounts right now, and then I will show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Here's what it is, because it will show exactly what they are for these events. So let me grab this real quick. So yeah, for the Rescue Rick event that goes on every week, 2 weeks, whatever the hell it is, I'm not even sure anymore. Nope. Did not realize that there was Homeboy back again, apparently. So, yeah. Sorry, gotta jump in here real quick and do up my dudes again because this guy decided to come back around and so I didn't want to garrison again as much as possible. Trying to get to at least the 10 mil mark right now before the end of the season is what it is. Which I'm pretty close, actually, with all my accounts currently. So, what the fuck, man? Damn, dude. This guy's, like, right on the edge. Oh, it's actually... Okay. So it was actually 2 different people this time around. You can see what this motherfucker is. Okay. Well, whatever. That's cool. We'll have to keep getting back and forth with these guys then, if everything is. Yeah, you got 2 of these guys attacking at once right now, which is not a good thing. So that guy bringing in 2. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, let's see. I'm going to show you guys what I was talking about here real quick right now. As soon as I can get to the Rescue Rick event itself here. Okay, so basically, and this is something I've talked about before, actually, in this game, that they should have increased a long ass time ago, actually, when it comes to stuff. And it should have been way before Season 8, by the way. It should have been, like, Season 6 and beyond, truthfully speaking. So, when it comes to the advanced fragment voucher things here, because these are the ones you would use for Rick, Shane, and Morgan. So basically, when you play in the game regularly, you end up getting these for 2 different things. And you can basically, really honestly, and this is another thing too, I think they should lower the amount of Woodbury armies you have to do to actually get the higher ones, because it's like 50, 70, and 90 respectively. And yeah, to me that's like ridiculous as fuck. And again, unless you're paying to win, like you're running out of energy all the time in this game, and it's a whole thing. So the entire point of the matter is it's a bunch of BS entirely. So anyway, you really should be able to have something that you can sit there and rely upon and not have to just have like a few here or a few there or whatever it's going to be. So anyway, but yeah, that being said, do some stuff here real quick. I'm literally trying to. These guys keep attacking the outpost to do a merit exchange right now, so I'm trying to do that and do this at the same time. So it's kind of a little bit difficult. So yeah. Anyway. But yeah, to go back to what I was saying though. So what you end up having is a situation where you have the Ricks to where you'll get, let me grab these up right here real quick. So you have 2 different things that you get, obviously. You get the ones where it is, like I said, the 50, 70, and 90 respectively, which would be these ones right here, which you get, obviously, for 50 defeats, you get 5. For 70, you get 10. For 90, you get 20, which is a slap in the face, honestly. Those should automatically be double what they are anymore right now. Really, they should be triple that, is what it is for that kind of amount of work you're putting into it. Or really, it should be the defeat should, like, because obviously the main defeat for the regular stuff is 30. So really, this one should be like 40, 45. And then it should be like 60. And then maybe like 75 or so. should be the actual things overall for those. And then you have a secondary one that is the lower ones for the actual level outs, which initially in the game are 19, 22, and 25 respectively, to start out with in the early seasons. And then when it gets to the advanced ones, it goes to a much larger one, which is, this is when your map flips over. And I think it's either season 4 or season 5 is when this changes over. But then it goes to 25, 28, and 31 respectively. And you get 3, 5, and 7 for those. So you basically get 15 for doing all 3 of those together, which again is kind of a slap in the face. It should be anywhere from like 30 to 45 of those. And the reason I say 30 to 45 of those is, again, because when you're doing Rescue Ricks, you only have like roughly, I think it's like a few days to do that, like 3-4 days to do that or something. And then it's only like a once every like 2-week event or something like that, or maybe like a once a month event or something like that. I forget if it was once every 2 weeks, once every month. I think it's once every 2 weeks is what it is then. But even still, like, it's forcing people who are not pay to wins to not be able to get ahead anymore. And that's what's bullshit about the whole thing. It's like, no, dude, you should be able to get ahead easily. And if they did the thing correctly, you could get ahead easily. And this game is what it is. But they're not doing that because, again, it's all about the money for them. And the thing is, it's like, not everything is about money, you know, and it shouldn't be about money. It should be about people having fun, period. Like, you shouldn't need to have to pay to win to get ahead is what it is. Like, you shouldn't need to have to go grab a credit card to be like, oh, look, I'm actually getting ahead now. And the thing is, I'm not going to sit there and say, like, every single person is, like, paying to win like that, because they're not. But at the same time, there's enough that are to where it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessary is what it is. And it's a situation where it could easily be resolved if they did things correctly is what it is. And it wouldn't feel like such a slap in the face to everyone else, dude. So, as it is, these guys are coming in fast and furious right now. But anyway. I may have to redo my dudes here in a minute. Trying to figure out what these guys are actually hitting with is what it is. What the fuck, man? No wonder I'm getting knocked out. This fucking dickhead is T10ing us. Like, bro, you're in the wrong fucking building. What the fuck? Okay. So that's that one. Anyway. Yeah, okay. He redid his stuff then. Yeah, somebody's hit with T10 in the T9 building. It's like, motherfucker, like, you're not even obeying the rules here. Like, Jesus, you know? I wish I could show you guys this, but again, it's not interfacing properly or whatever. It's fucking irritating. Yeah, it needs to interface so much better is what it is then. But, anywho. Alright, let's see how close I am. Did I? Oh, just surpassed oh, nice. I surpassed 10 million. Hell yes, I did. Got to 11 million. Fuck yeah. Give myself 2 keys on that one. Let's see, where's my season merit at right now? Nice. 339th right now. So let's see. I will take. Where are we at now? Nice. I will actually take the 201 to 400 range then, if that be the case. So I'll actually get 4 more universal fragments than I would have before. And 300 more tape and stuff too. That's good. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see about my other ones right now then. I don't think they've quite gotten to 10 mil yet. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. We shall see in a minute here. Sorry, trying to do up all of my shit right now. Just wanting to go a little wonky for some reason right now. I think it's the weather changing actually is what it is. Oh wait, got over 10 million on that one too. Just hit that mark. Nice. Okay, where does that set me for the season? 372 at 10 mil. Should I continue to play? Is the real question? Probably. Yeah, probably. Probably a good idea to continue to play on this game, honestly. I'm thinking about that right now. I'm like, yeah, do I do it or do I not do it? You know? So, there's a lot of guys hitting the T10 one right now. Let's see who's even in that one. Yeah, it's funny to me how you have these people that are obviously T10s. Oh, that dude took his T9s over there. Yeah, you have these people that are like obviously T10s, like faking to be T9 right now to be like, hey, let me get extra merit. And it's like, or you could just, I don't know, stop screwing us people that are T9 over here out of the fucking merit, you dick. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm kidding though. Obviously, like we actually need like the extra people is what it is though, because some of these guys because again, these guys that are hitting the T9 are obviously T10 as well is what it is. So, you know, it's not like they're whatever in here. They are legit T10s in some cases. So we need as much as we can get, man, when it comes to the help. But anyway, did I get my 10 mil yet? No, I am almost there right now. Pretty soon here I might be T10. Or not T10, 10 mil. This. Was that enough? No, I'm at 9.8. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, we're going to jump back in here then. Send it back again, I guess. Make sure we get that guy to at least 10 mil, because if that be the case, and I can get all three of my guys to at least the 200 to 400 range dudes, that'd be sweet. Be nice. Real nice, actually. Oh, man. Anyway. So, as it is, though, it's a fun game for sure. When you're actually being able to do things correctly, and you're actually being able to strategize with other people, is what it is. And that's the one thing that they don't understand. That's the one thing I think the game makers don't really get is like, people are strategizing like a motherfucker in this game to do what needs to be done to get ahead, which is like what I'm doing right now. Like we have our shit set up properly, and it's like, nah, we're gonna do what we want to do right now, dude, and fuck y'all, kind of thing is what it is. So anyway. But yeah, so we got our extra 50 merit this time around, so that'll put me up a little bit higher. Not much though. I'm still going to be in the 130s or so for the season, which is fine because let's see, we are looks like second in everything except for that as like regions and stuff like that. And then obviously individual will be that thing, and then as is the ranking right now, we are just over 2,000 higher than the third place people. So we'll definitely take second by a significant margin. And it'll be a situation of very much interesting things happening there. I'm actually going to redo all my dudes to cavalry on this one because that's fucking well. No reason not to. I'm trying to think what I'm saying right now. Oh yeah. So basically, yeah, it's nice to be able to get these milestones done. Then at the very end, here's what it is, and then go from there. Especially when you previously didn't have that ability to do that. And that being said, like, I'm obviously not gonna get anywhere near what needs to be gotten here, but the people that are, like, good for them is what I'll say on that one. Like, good for y'all, man. Like, you'll definitely be able to get like your things done, but like, I'm not gonna get my things done, obviously, which is, to me, whatever the fuck at that point. Like, I don't really give a fuck, honestly, if we're gonna be truthfully honest with ourselves. So I really wish some of these people would do their due diligence though in this game and start adding some stuff in or whatever. But anyway, that is what it is. Trying to get things done here on both ends. Shit. Now I can get in here and add some things to everything here. Yeah, my thing is going wonky as hell right now for some reason. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's crazy. Anyway. Alright, let's see here. Where are we at right now with this? Okay, we're actually back to ourselves now. And I got a victory there, so let's see. It looks like I'm about to get beat down on my last of the 3 accounts, which is actually the one that's the furthest away from T10 right now. And again, it goes back to me just overspending and stuff, unfortunately. So, which is unfortunate that I did so previously, and if I hadn't realized, I wouldn't have done so probably, most likely. Because yeah, as it is right now, I'm still, when it comes to necessary flasks for that account, I am 3,669 of 5,000, so just under 1,400, like 1,331, something like that. So that's still a ton, though. That's still weeks away right now. Trying to figure that out right now, actually. So you go, trying to remember now. So we would have just over 10 mil on that one, which is nice. Come on, what the hell? Yeah, give me my damn keys, bitch. Yeah, you get, for 10 mil, you get 2 keys, 50 of the season merit stuff, and then 400 shit for your vehicle key, or for your vehicles to upgrade that or whatever. Or not to upgrade, to, well, it's actually, you could use the tokens to buy things or whatever for the vehicle upgrades, but you could also use that, again, to buy a new vehicle when it becomes available there. And then it's 200 speed ups of all 3 of the main ones, which would be construction, tech, and then training. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not bad anyway. What I'll say on that one. But anywho, go ahead and re-add myself to that one. Got fucking Michael Corvus in here now. Yeah, him, Kick It, and Zeros are 100% T10s. The only reason I know that is because I literally see them over in the T10 thing too. It's like, you motherfuckers. Like, y'all know your T10s and y'all trying to bullshit. So yeah, it's funny. But nah, I'll just, this is actually, by the way, the merit exchange thing is a good way to actually burn through a ton of your resources too, for that matter. specifically when it comes to like water and whatnot. But then also at the same time, it's a good way to burn through your retained health is what it is. But at the same time you're doing that, actually, it's also good because it's allowing you to then turn around, and because you're doing all that, you're actually better off in the long run because you're giving yourself the ability to I'm trying to think of what I'm saying right now. I don't know. My mind is being retarded right now. Nope, I do not have enough to do that one. I do enough to do that one. So we'll do those two. But yeah, it basically allows you to be able to retain the ability to give yourself a leg up when it comes to other stuff that's in the game for speed up stuff. Specifically, I'm trying to think what I'm saying right now. Yeah, specifically it's damn, what is that called now? There are certain milestones you have to reach in one of the things where it gives you extra rubies and stuff like that, as like 100 or 200 packs, or whatever it is there, or like maybe like 1,000 here and there, depending on what level you're at and whatnot. And it's those things that actually come about that allow you to have the ability to then turn around and do what needs to be done to get back into the game and be able to do other stuff then. And that's what you want to do, actually. You want to do those kind of things then. So anyway. But yeah, that being said, that's pretty much where I'm at for the day right now. I really just wanted to come on here and, you know, talk about what's going on here in this and, you know, what have you. Because there's a lot of interesting stuff, man. Like, there's a lot of really interesting stuff in this game that can be gotten or should be gotten, can be had, whatnot. And there's other stuff that, you know, isn't as good as it could be. So, anyway. Yeah, that being said, that's where we're at for the day, though. I will be back at some point here later today for something. I'm not even sure what yet. Nice, let's able to get my dude on there, or what you call it. But yeah, it'll be nice to get more fragmentation in the future, obviously, because as it is right now, in order to get to from 5 to 6 stars, you basically need 550 fragments across the board for each one of the characters, from Shane, Militia Rick, and Morgan. And then from 6 to 7, it is 120 fragments per piece of level thing there. So it's like 600, I believe, overall then. So yeah, it takes you like, I think now, 6, yeah, 1,100 fragments then overall to get there. So yeah, to sit there and talk about it being like 15 here, 15 there, like, that's a slap in the face, dude. Like, it needs to be at least double that, if not triple that up every single time. So anyway, that being said, it's interesting for sure. And it's definitely worth it in the long run because it allows you to have the ability to at least get there. And even like I said, like leveling up like per thing then, like, truthfully, by the time you're talking about, you know, these ones that we're right now, like the 6, 7, 8, et cetera, seasons and stuff, not only should they be given like extra fragmentation and stuff like that, even like the base rewards, like I mentioned to begin with in this, because even like your first reward for doing like a single Rescue Rick event here. Let me see if I can grab this up again right now. Where's that here? Yeah, even for doing like a single Woodbury army in these events, you only get 100 fucking rubies in that event as the baseline thing, which is a slap in the face, dude. You get 100 rubies, a single shield, and then like a little bit of fucking everything else then. Where in reality, this should be like 1,000 rubies, truthfully speaking. That should be like a day shield, if not like a 3-day shield, for God's sakes, and so forth and so on. Like, that's what they should be giving you out, honestly. It shouldn't be no 8. It should be like 8-hour shield times 5, or like 1-day shield. Really, it should be like an equivalent of like a 1-day shield or something. And that being said, too, for that same matter of things, there really should be an ability in this game to shift between shields, to where you can start out with like a 1-day shield or whatever. Or sorry, where you can start out with multiple 8-hour shields or whatever, and you can just exchange them over time for like a 1-day shield or like a 3-day shield or something like that, depending on how many you want to exchange is what it is then. And the thing is, even if you're losing a shield or two here and there in that mix, like, it's better to just have like multiple 1-day or multiple 3-day shields than it is to have like a bunch of 8-hour shields, because at least then I know I'm going to be, shielded for a few days if that be the case then. So yeah, it'd be nice when they did those exchange things in this game, where it came to, because usually it's like a 5 universal fragments for like a single Pamela or whatever the case be there is. It would be nice when they're doing that kind of stuff if they would also allow you to do other things in that time period, like I said, with what we have right here, which is being able to actually do something cool and shifting over, multiple shields into, a single shield or whatever the case be, or something similar to that matter. Because it's very fucking frustrating to not be able to do that, man, when you really, really want to do that stuff. So, anyway. But yeah, that being said, trying to see where I'm at right now with this. Okay, I don't want to do this, because that would mean I would be able to... Okay, so I'll have 115 is what I need for that one to up that at some point, which is fine. Maybe we'll do that later. So... yeah, I'm not going to burn through it and do this one right here. That would allow me to get to 17 on that, but it's not. Yeah, I'd rather have my defense later on is what it is then. So, hang on to that for a while. So, anyway. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to have something better is what it is, like I'm saying. Instead of just getting, continuously fucked over is what it is then. So, anyway. But, because there's many times where people have, burned through like something quickly or whatever the case be. In reality, if they have not had to sit there and like continue to reshield every 8 hours or 7.5 hours, whatever it is, like they just have the ability to do like every day or every couple of days or whatever, then yeah, they'd be much better shape than if that be the case then. So, and I feel like that's what it is for most of us right now, is we should be able to shield for multiple days in a row without having to worry about shit. So, anyway, that's pretty much where I'm at for the day, though. I may or may not be back later tonight. It depends. I got some stuff I got to do, and I really, really want to do certain things, but at the same time, I'm to a point right now where I just want to sort of chill, if that be the case. Just kick back, throw my feet up and stuff like that, and just sort of chill out and whatnot. Not really worry about much of anything, versus, people wanting to fucking bullshit and everything else like that. So, anyway, it all really depends what I want to do here or not. So, we shall see exactly what happens here. But anyway, other than that, I will be back at some point, though. Probably tomorrow, I'm thinking. Or maybe the next day. I think maybe tomorrow, if nothing else. Like, if I don't do anything today, it'll definitely be tomorrow for sure. It all really depends right now. It's time based on how much I really give a shit is what it is, honestly. Like, I definitely want to do things, obviously, this week for different things with the other stuff on the channel relating to, various topics of the day and whatnot. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't really feel like doing much of anything right now. So, And then I'm going to, here in a minute, figure out what I need to finish here to burn through some shit. So, okay, so I need to do like 6,000 more, looks like. So let's figure that one out. How close I am to this. Okay, so that's about less than 300,000. And accomplished. Nice. Okay, so I got another Pamela / Negan fragment for the Ruthless Negan, which I'm just using on him at this point because it's better to use on him right now since he's close to 2 stars right now. I kind of wish that with him they would actually add something in there too as well, like they did with Negan, where if you get like Negan to a certain point, you can get that or whatever the case be. Like they should have the same thing with like Ruthless Negan too, for that matter. Where it's like, hey, if I get my Ruthless Negan to like a certain level or whatever, I just get automatic rewards and stuff like that. Because as it is right now, he is 14 frags away right now from 2 stars, which will add a little bit more all fighter attack power to the mix. I really wish I could get some more Carl fragments actually for Teenager Carl, because I'm stuck at 9. I have been stuck at 9 forever is what it is on this game. And I'm just like, just give me 5, man. Like, just give me 5 and let me have him be like a 1/5 of a star then, instead of a 0 star at 9 fragments then, for like ever is what it is here. And again, it goes back to when they used to do that other game on here, which they've stopped doing now, it seems like entirely, where it used to be like a match game or whatever. And that's where Teenager Carl would come in at here and there. And then he ended up being, over time, his right before they started doing the advanced fragment thing or whatever here, he was actually phased out of that game then over time then is what it was. So, which is pretty fucking retarded, honestly. And it really just was a way to screw. It was honestly, really, truthfully, just a way to screw people out of being able to get more of his fragmentation then every go around. And that's why I was able to get up to the point where I was able to get, like, I think it was like 5 or 6 or whatever. And then it was something where eventually I was able to get in this game, and it was, they gave me a couple more than is what it was there. So, but yeah, it's just rather frustrating for sure. But anyway, that being said, that is interesting. For some reason, there is a slight difference in people level between Negan and Pamela, even though they're both at the exact same. Or no, wait, is he? Okay, is Pamela 3-1 too, or is she 3? I think she might be exactly 3. I know they're both 3-1s. Okay, so yeah, so at 3-1, Pamela has 2376 for extra crew members, and is a 70%. Attack and everything else like that, whereas Negan at that same level is 2750 crew members and 80.58% attack. That being said, she actually has a way more defense than he does in this situation, and health for that matter too, whereas Pamela is plus 73.38% defense. Negan is only 57.75% defense. And then Pamela is 68.2% health, and Negan's only 50.4% health. So, again, that's the differences and advantages and stuff like that between the two of those guys. So, but yeah, she's worth it, I think, honestly. Although that being said, comparing her to almost full star Adventurer Laura, that chick has 3,272 people and 98.2% attack. Their defense is almost exactly the same. Laura's actually a couple percent lower than Pamela at level 3 then. And then their health is a little bit, a couple percent points difference though. So, anyway. But either way, it's worth it to have them, though. So, and it will be very, very interesting to see what happens here at some point in the near future. Huh. Noticing somebody randomly. Jesus, this person's like taking their real sweet ass time to come up here. Yeah, one of the guys is like randomly attacking one of our chicks, is what it is. But it's funny because the person is taking like such a sweet ass amount of time to come up because it's like a 10-minute walk or whatever. But if this chick wants to, she can just literally throw a shield on in the next like couple minutes and be fine. So, yeah, anyway. In fact, I'm gonna mention something to her. Anyway, I don't know. That being said, who's to say it's not like a T9 coming at her or something like that? So, but yeah, that being said, right now on my main account, currently we have, everybody on the main four, which would be Morgan, Militia Rick, Eric Shane, Princess, Mercer, Laura, Rosita, Abraham, Beta, and Alpha, all at least level 100 right now, if not higher. And then the only ones that are not right now are, I have a Holly at 98 with 1 fragment on her right now. So she needs 89 more to get there. And then I have Lydia, who is a 96 with 71 fragments out of 90 on her right now. So as long as I can get her another 20 fragments here and then be able to she'll be better off then. Which I think actually, depending, I might have enough to buy into her getting enough then here in a little bit. So there's an event going on right now actually. So there's 2 events right now actually. If I wanted to do like just 20 or whatever, then, which I could do the knife one right now. I could just buy 4 of the instant frag or of the tickets, and just spend the time and get 20 fragments, and then it would be 400 overall stuff for everything then, which would just essentially equate to just about 5-ish out, or no, 385, about 6 hours or so, give or take, worth of trying to think now. Yeah, 300. Okay, so yeah, about just under 6.5 hours worth of speed ups across the board. Or I could go the opposite route, which is something that's going to be on right now for the next day, or sorry, 2 more days actually after today, which would be the Survivors Gathering. And for 2,000 rubies, same amount, I can get 40 fragments of Lydia, as well as 12 of the combat medals to up her, 8 hours of construction speed ups, and 1.2 million of either tomatoes or water, etc. So, which I think I'll probably end up doing that then if that'd be the case. So yeah, that we would have her then at she would actually be 20 fragments into 98 then with that whole thing then. So I think that's definitely the way to go with that one right now. So that way we'll have her be partway into 98. And by the time the season's said and done, I think she'll end up getting to 100 then based on everything this season is what it'll be then. Because as it is right now, I have coming to me at the end of the season, we will have, where is that now? Yeah, 3 days from now is when the season ends. at reset. So it'd be, so today would be 8 o'clock tonight would be 3 days exactly. So it'd be 31st second. So yeah, so it'd be this coming Thursday then at reset, I believe is what it is. So 8 o'clock Thursday night then is when it'll be final minute for that or whatever the case be. At which point I will end up having, because I'm currently in the 300 block right now for this. So as long as I can retain 300-ish or so in the 200 to 400 range, here's what it is. I will end up with 22 fragments there for legendary fragments. So that's 22 there. And then for commemoration, I am 130th currently. So let's see, 1 to 200. So I have another 23 there. So that's 45 there. And then for coalition, we are second. So I'll have another 30 there. So that'd be, I'm sure you said now, 30. Okay, I got to do my calculations here real quick. Okay, so 30 there. 23, so that'd be 53 plus 22 would be 75. And then we will be taking second for the season, which will give us another 90 fragments. So that'd be 165 overall. So potentially, with her being at 21 at that point, we would only need 70 for that. And then we would still have another, let's say 165. So that'd be 95. So I could actually do her and Holly all the way up to 100 then at the end of the season with the fragments I'm getting right now. Or I could actually just take some of those and put them towards other characters. For instance, John. For instance, Dwight, etc., etc. Or even the governor, for that matter. Or even getting my Adventurer Laura all the way up to 5 stars, if I really wanted to go that route. But instead, I think I am going to go to Holly and Lydia then. Maybe not do them all the way up. Maybe wait a couple of days or whatever the case be, see where the stuff goes then, and then go from there. Because the thing is, I don't really want to be in a situation where I'm now having to, whenever I do my dailies and things like that, and I'm going through the radio stuff, like, it's nice to be able to have something where you can get a grab here, a grab there, and it's not just going to be, oh, hey, like, there's no reason to really do this anymore because now I'm just, basically rebuying into shit then. So, yeah, it would be one thing if that were the case, but yeah, not a fan of it, man. So, Okay, I gotta talk about this one later because I just saw a thing pop up here that was talking about some dude. This is a St. Louis prosecutor who was going to try to primary or is going to try to run against Josh Hawley for the U.S. Senate, knowing he's going to lose hard. Is now going to try to primary that idiot Cori Bush out of office. First of all, her BLM terrorist ass should not be in office at all anymore right now, dude. She should have never been there to begin with at all. She should have been disqualified on the spot from even running for office based on the fact that she had ties to BLM terrorism. So it makes me wonder if this guy is a Soros DA or not, though. But anyway, so yeah, my end game for this season though will be the Lydia Holly combo then, having everybody at 100 when it's all said and done. Then so. Don't recognize that number. All right. Anyway, But yeah, so that now that we know that and stuff, that's good to know that we can get all of our dudes to 100 at the end of the season here is what it'll be. So anyway, but on that note, I think I'm gonna call it a day now. An hour and 15 minutes in. I was gonna do the grand scheme of the day, but I think I'm gonna wait maybe to tomorrow and do that then. And we'll talk more about other stuff then if that be the case. But yeah, it's whatever, man. Okay. That's funny. Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay, never mind. That apparently the guy who was attacking her as a T10 was a T8, so that guy just lost a shitload of stuff, apparently, like an idiot. Where he literally could have just came up here and been like, hey, let's play this game, you know? And just done some merit exchange stuff with us. It's funny. People are dumb. Like, real dumb. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like all the T10 guys are saying, hey, everybody, who wants to merit exchange today? And yeah, they're all merit exchanging with each other is what it is right now. Good for them. Good for them. They can afford to do that. I unfortunately cannot. Well, I can sit here and put my things and let people attack it, but they're not attacking right now, so it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, though. So yeah, overall, my plan right now, so we will get Holly and Lydia up to 100 apiece then. And then from there, we are going to use every future knife event now to level out everybody else, and if that be the case. Because right now I am 50 Mercer fragments away from being able to break through his ass from 100 to 101 and 102, respectively. I am 40 away from Beta being able to level out. I am 60 away from Alpha being able to level out. I am 55 away from a level 10, or no, sorry, 54 away from a level 102 Abraham. And then everybody else is like various things here. Obviously, I got Morgan all the way up to 120, or up to 100. Yeah, up to 121 because he's level 6 right now. And then it's Rick at 502. And Shane's also at 5.2 right now. And then Princess is at 5.1. And then it'll be Mercer and Laura will be the ones that need to get to 5.1s pretty soon. And then, of course, Rosita's one of the ones that's lagging behind at 35 fragments out of 110 for her 502, or sorry, her 501 jump. So, yeah, the ones the closest are Abraham, Beta, and Alpha currently. As well as, wait. Yeah, Mercer, Abraham, Alpha, Beta. Okay, that makes sense. Those four. So technically it would be, if we're going to go line of succession, it would technically be Beta goes first, Abraham goes second, Mercer goes third, and Alpha goes fourth, just because that's how many away that they are. And then I'm trying to see how many advanced fragments Lydia has right now in my inventory currently, so I can see exactly what she will be when she will be 100 then. So let's see. Oh, actually, Jesus. Now that I'm saying that, I'm looking at my advanced fragmentation here. Holly, of everybody, has 70 already for advanced fragments whenever she gets there. So she'll actually be at the same level as Beta will. And then, yeah, Lydia has 40 right now, so she'll be just under her mom then. She'll be just above Rosita in the line of succession then to get stuff. That's pretty wild, man. I didn't realize that was that high already. So yeah, it must have been when I pulled. I think I know what happened actually. I think what it was is when I was doing my advanced fragmentation grabs and stuff like that. In the radios there for the advanced fragments, it's the long range missions 3. which is where you're getting all the advanced fragments for those 12 guys. And then you can obviously get all the epic dudes too, like Shane, Billy, Jared, etc. I think I just kept pulling Hollies is what it was out of that, like 5 at a time. And like maybe like 15 here or there is what it was too as well in the mix. And that's why she got to 70 so fast then. So yeah, that'll definitely be worth it then for sure to get that up to where it needs to be then. And then I think what it'll be after that then is it'll be everything else will get their various things in game then is what it'll be here. So trying to figure out exactly where I am right now to do certain things here. So actually going to see if I can jump into at least one of these. Okay. Yeah, I think my other accounts are like much further behind when it comes to getting dudes then. All right. Yeah, so with this guy, it'll be let's figure this out right now. Yeah, with my third one, it'll be let's see, 160 something. So we got Alpha and Lydia are both at 100 right now. Princess and Lord both at 100 right now. Beta and Mercer at 98. So is Rosita and Holly in this account. And then Abraham is actually the lowest here at 96 currently. But each one of those guys, in order for them to level to 100 right now, need 90. So, except for Holly, she only needs 80. But yeah, Beta would need 90. Mercer needs 90. Holly needs 80. Rosita needs 90, and then Abraham needs 79 to get to 98. So, which he'll end up being his own dude then at some point. And then I think what I'm going to do here actually is I think I will continue to do those guys then the right way, which is just add some stuff to that then if that be the case. So I think my plan here then, I'm going to go probably do Mercer up to 100 in this account then. Actually, no, I think I do Beta up to 100 actually, considering he's in the pole position of level 2 right now. So yeah, I have the, well actually let me check. I'm gonna determine this real fast with how many each has advanced fragments of then. Okay, so let's see here. So Beta has 20 advanced fragments. Mercer has 40 advanced fragments. That being said, Beta's actually better in the long run. Well, the reason I say this too, for two reasons actually, even though technically the Whisperers trio only really works with what am I saying now? Yeah, they only really work with having the Jesus, my fucking mind is out of sync today for some reason. They only actually function properly when you have the ability to get melee in their formations. However, that being said, you can actually do some really good shit with them is what it is. So I think that's actually why it would be better to have them here than have them elsewhere. So yeah, I definitely think it's probably a better idea to just do it that way then. And if that be the case, then I can actually do a much better overall board then. So yeah, I think beta is the one to go with now. And then from there, it'll be, we'll have beta added in there, and then we'll do Mercer probably later on then. What we might do actually technically is we may end up going full beta for the upgrade for the season here. Because like I said, I think it's the same amount then that I'm going to get. Let me just confirm here real quick. Pretty sure that we're getting the same amount here. Just checking my merit thing. Okay, I'm at 370. Okay, so if I can maintain the 400, top 400 then, there'd be 22 there. We would have, again, 30 on that one. So it'd be 52. Yeah, man, one top 140. So that'd be 52. So that'd be 75 there. And then plus season region rewards for second, which would be another 90. So that'd be 165 overall. So yeah, so 100. So we'd actually be like 15 short if we want to do it that way. So essentially we'd have to look for like 15 fragments at some point for either one. So I think maybe what I may actually do technically, because I would be doing the thing every day or whatever then for the overall thing or whatever then, I think what I might do is actually just leave both those guys at 80. So it'd be 160 overall. So I'd have 5 left over then towards something else. And then having both of those dudes basically get their 10 out someplace else, then if that be the case, or even do it somewhere where if we have another knife event pop up in the next couple of weeks to a month or so in between now and season 7, I could basically do that first day one and level both those guys out to 100 then that day is what it would be then. So, and plus at the same time, I'm not so sure that I actually have enough medals to even do both of them up to 100 then, because it's like 1,000 I think per guy or whatever then. So I need to check on that even. See how many medals I have right now for the thing here. And where's my medal counts? Come on, where the hell you are right now? Yeah, my overall medals right now would be 814. So I don't even have enough for one of them guys, let alone both. So yeah, we need like 200 for just one. So yeah, definitely. I think that's the way to do it. Then level them both to 80 a piece, then or whatever the case be, and then take the other 5 and put wherever then. And then so that's 1 and 3 done right there. And then it's just we got the third guy is what it is right now, which would be this guy right here, which deals. Check this right now. Some people didn't realize that they grabbed for the wrong dudes or whatever real quick. That's funny. I think it's funny that people forget, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't, attack things like a minute before they fucking end, because it's not going to be there 2 minutes from now. So, that's funny. Which is what happened right now with these dudes. They were attacking the thing for the 2-hour window, and it just disappeared on them all the targets did. I can't help but laugh at that, actually, to be honest with you. It's like, I'm not trying to laugh at my, teammates and shit like that, but it's like, guys, like, you should know better than that by now. Like, we've been here for how many years? Like, over a year now? Come on. Think. But anyway. Let's see, where was I at right now? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to grab my dude here. Right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was looking at my thing here. Okay. Okay. So right now, all of my Mercer Trio is 100 right now. Obviously, Shane and company are too. So in the third account, middle account, we have Abraham at 98, Rosita at 98, Holly at 98, Alpha at 98, and then Beta at 96, and Lydia at almost 96 and a half right now. She is 52 fragments away from leveling to 98 then. That being said, knowing that I have 160 coming, I think Rosita is going to become a level 100 before when the season ends. So that will leave us with 70 something, which I think go into Lydia at that point. So I think we're gonna do Rosita to 100 and then Lydia to 98 after the season ends here. And then eventually we'll have a level 106 Morgan in this account too then. Yeah, I like my thinking on that one. And then from there, it's basically just getting enough stuff together to actually, with the end of this season too, we'll actually have enough of the blade, the rare blade to do a epic gun to add to Rosita's combat gear then. So she'll end up being a level 100 with full epic armor then, which is pretty cool. Obviously, they'll add quite a bit to her fighter power then too. Actually, interestingly enough, even looking at the two of these chicks, technically Alpha has more attack power though. So I don't know. Do I do Alpha up or do I do Rosita up? I really want to do Rosita up. I think my plan right now is do Rosita up and then Alpha will be for next season then maybe, or like use her as like the go ahead for like this coming whatever then for next knife event maybe or something. Like just do all 90 into her ass then for that 3 days then. I think that's what we'll do. So whenever knife event comes around again, we'll do that way. That sounds like a plan, honestly. So anyway, but yeah, that being said, I think that's where we're going to be at for today. And then we'll be back, like I said, sometime later, probably tomorrow, most likely, to do some other stuff. I'm about to get 20 more flasks in this account too. So as it is right now for my secondary region, or my secondary account in this region. We were currently 384 away. So we'll now be 364 away. So that would be, let's figure that out now. $16, 24. So about a week, give or take, right now. Let me think about it right now. Yeah, I think it's about 7 days, give or take, of just the wall walkers then. So, yep, somebody attacking again with their 5-point something star whisperer account. That's funny. It's me making jokes. There, let's see. Yeah, looks like Kickit's taking the brunt of that attack. So it's going to be fucking forever to get down to us then. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, that's the plan right now then. So we'll be doing 2 guys to almost all the way up. We'll be doing one of our chicks all the way up in the second. We'll be doing third account. We'll be doing Beta and Mercer almost all the way up to 100. We'll leave them with 10 fragments apiece needed. And then we will do Rosita all the way up in this secondary account, and then we'll do a couple of the other guys in the main account then. So, yep, still nothing for that. Okay, so let's see here. Where are we at now? Checking my thing right now, making sure I got enough of all my stuff. Okay, grab those 20 flasks real quick. Make sure those are all good to roll. All right, then. Grab this guy, this guy, and this guy. And it'll be almost back to square one about 10 o'clock tonight for these dudes for the 100, at their 100, whatever it is there. So, it'll be so nice to have a 5th formation too in this game. The irony being, honestly, right now is that when it comes to 5th formations and stuff, I will actually have my 5th formation done after I have my dude finished here. Because right now in my second account, my 5th formation will not be able to be done for another 19 days right now. Versus I will have my T10 tech started in about a week or so. So it'll be with 12 days left on my 5th formation then. I'll be doing T10 tech there. For the third account, it'll be weeks from now. This won't be starting my T10 tech. And then I will have my 5th formation in roughly a week here is what it is. Or no, sorry, 9.5 days right now until I can build that then. And then it'll be, like I said, I have 1,300-ish flasks that I still need to get there. So that's like Let me think this right now. Like 16-ish days, give or take. So, yeah, it'll be that'll be built about a week probably before my T10 tech can be completed then. And then as it is, it'll be another couple of days here, right at the end of the season here, when I get my enough flasks for my my main account one then. So looking forward to that though, honestly. I really am. Like a whole bunch. Oh, as I say that, I'm looking at my my mobile lab thing right here in this. So I'll be able to get another 5 right there, so that's cool. And that's the one thing I think is interesting too. Like even just like because obviously I'm talking about the amount of days based on things I know for a fact I'll be getting on a daily basis, which would be the 54 for the 3 12-hour goes when it comes to, or sorry, 3 8-hour goes when it comes to the walkers that show up outside your walls that each provide 18 apiece when they're defeated then. But yeah, if you can include this into it then, that's a whole fucking game changer then. So yeah, definitely worth it for sure. And then as it is, I'll be doing things a little bit differently then coming in the near future then. Because I'll have most likely what will happen actually this coming season is I'm going to have some weird formations because of my tech. So instead of having things like, let's go ahead and say the Freedom Fighter trio, which is the Mercer, Princess, and Laura, it'll be a mix thereof where you would have the 3 of them plus, or sorry, it would be one of them, which would be Princess, and then she will be joined by Abraham and Rosita respectively. And then you would have the other one, which is the Love Triangle trio, would actually just be Holly joined by some of the others, which would be Mercer and Lydia, or sorry, Mercer and Laura, respectively. And because of that, this is the reason why I'm going to do that thing, would be it goes back to the tech in hand, because I don't have the ability to have T10 sharpshooters yet. I don't have the ability to do T10 melee yet, which is what sharpshooters are what Mercer and Laura are, and then melee is what Holly is. So basically, I'm going to make a T10 formation of the 3 of these people, and you would have 2 of the 3 be in the same category of each other. So, yeah, totally fucking worth it. That being said, it's got knocked out. What the fuck, Tangle Star? Dude, we know you're a fucking T10 motherfucker. Like, you're coming over to the T9, bitch. Fuck y'all. Like, stop stealing my fucking shit, bro. Seriously, man. Now I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry with y'all. It's like, y'all know damn well y'all T10s, and y'all coming over here to steal my T9. Fucking shit. Bastards. That being said, obviously the people we're fighting are also T10s faking to be T9 is what it is right now. So, which is just amusing, obviously. Okay, so I will be in 5th and 6th, respectively. Yeah, so we got Alex Yua, who I know for a fact is like a half-ass T10 right now. And then Tangastar, who I know is a legit T10 pay to win. And then we got Zeros is also definitely 100% T10. So, and then we got multiple people now attacking us. Jesus. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not in the mix right now, so let me go ahead and get back in the fucking mix right now. Anyway, for the like 18th time now, yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish up here then because I don't want to waste much more time in this today. So, plus I want to add my dudes back to this thing so I can keep getting my tech on. Oh, it looks like multiple people are about to attack us now. Jesus. Yeah, I got all these T10s about to come back and be T9 now for a minute. So let's see. We got 1, 2. Looks like 3 just came at us right now. Somebody is, what you calling this guy? Looks like Zach is about to add his formation into here, I think. Am I wrong? No, he is. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we got one more attacking here. Got that guy attacking the T10s. Okay. So yeah, there's people fucking everywhere, man. It's hard to tell who's who. Oh, this stupid motherfucker. What the fuck, bro? This fucking guy is coming in as a T10 right now. You fucking jerk off. How the fuck you going to attack T9 as a T10, you son of a bitch? You fucking dick. Dude, that's such an asshole move. Just trying to kill my shit, motherfucker. I'll remember that one for future seasons if those guys are back in here again. Not respecting the layout, man. Like, come on, man. You know goddamn well you were fucking T10. Like, at least have the decency, sir, to go back to being a fucking T9 or whatever, you know, to flip your shit back to like T9 stuff. You dickhole. I'm gonna check just to make 100% sure that that was what that guy was when he attacked me. Yeah, because it went all the way through a bunch of us. Yeah, no, this dude's totally T10 attacking fucking T. What the fuck, bro? What the hell, man? Yeah, it's just being, this guy's just being an ignorant asshole now is what it is, man. I don't think I can. Let me check just to make sure I can't present here. I don't think I can. Can I? It would even let me. I don't think it will, but let me try again. No, it won't. Okay, it's still being stupid then. Alright, whatever. That being said, that's what we'll be out for today, though. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will be back for another one later on. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and we will be back for the end of season stuff in a couple days here, probably. So, anyway. Yeah, that's just being a complete ass, man. This guy coming in here is a T10 trying to fuck us over. I think what he's trying to do, actually, he's trying to get himself a bunch of merit real quick, knowing damn well that there's a T10 exchange over here, you dick. Like, come on, man. Don't be that guy. Like, seriously. Don't be the turd in the punch bowl, motherfucker. Anyway. Looks like I'm right in the middle of the 300s, though, right now. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. So, anyway. But yeah, like I said, we'll have, even without that last one, because even if we get knocked back down to the 400-ish range, it'll only be like -3, so we would still have enough to basically do like at least one thing in this game. So it's not like it really matters like a whole ton in the long run. But it'll matter a little bit is what it is. Just not like, a boatload. So yeah, it'll be one of those situations where it's like, we'll have some definite fun though when it's all said and done. And yeah, we'll be able to do our things then. So anyway, that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will be back for another one this coming week. Probably, most likely Thursday night. Maybe after the Freedom or Buckshot Thursday, whatever the case be, I might do it then, because that would be that night or whatever. Or I might do it sometime Friday morning, even, for that matter. And then, yeah, the next grandstand on this channel will be at some point, probably, I think I'm going to reset it, actually, because it was going to be here in a little bit. I think I'll just wait and do it tomorrow afternoon, if that be the case. And then we'll do that tomorrow, and then it'll be, so we'll do grandstand on Tuesday. We will do, I want to bring back Oathbreakers on Wednesday for at least a little bit of time, like a 15-minute to a half-hour segment, give or take. And then most likely do Buckshot Thursday, Freedom Friday, and then Stand Your Ground Saturday. So, and then, like I said, we'll do Honda's chat tomorrow night then too as well. So, everything is as it should be. But other than that, for the gaming thing, I think it's interesting what they're bringing in here. I think some of it's unnecessary personally, and I think some of it is just stupid personally. And there's other stuff that could easily be done differently and done better, actually, for that same vein of things. But unfortunately, people are stupid, and they want to be stupid and do stupid things and win stupider prizes. And then you have, just people being dickheads is what it is. So it is what it is, man. Sometimes you got to be an asshole. Sometimes you got to be a dickhead. Sometimes you just got to be a toolbox. But anyway, that being said, that is where we're at for the day. So Hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I will be back later on with another one. Of course, Megan is joining up in here now, knowing damn well that she is a T10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, man. So, who the fuck is even attacking? Oh, okay, just some random ass T9. Yeah, like everybody and their brother's trying to jump in on this T9 fucking outfit now. Fucking assholes. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to have like 11 deep in a fucking 10 deep thing. So, somebody ain't getting in there. Well, actually, no, I guess people are getting in there. It's just, yeah, we got like 11 people now doing this fucking thing against like one person, basically. Oh, boy. It's like, go back to your T10 exchanges. Leave these T9s over here, man. So, anyway. It's whatever, man. Let's see, where am I at right now? Okay, so I'm 350 with my third account, 336 with my second account, and the main account for this region is 302. Okay, so 302, 336, and 350 respectively. So that's pretty good. I should be like given the fact we only have 3 days left right now, and the fact this we only have like a day left right now for the thing. Like I could easily see holding on to that top 400 mark. Is this guy coming back? Okay. Now he has changed his shit out from the fucking 10s to the 9s. I was gonna say, bro, like y'all being an asshole for like 2 or 3 attacks now. Like, come on, man. All right, so now he's decided to change his fucking tune of stuff now. All right, then. Yeah, got like 11 people on there, dude, doing this change now. Jesus. All right. Well, I think whenever my shit gets knocked out here, it'll be the end of me. So, which my one just got knocked out right now, but it's besides the point. I'll shove it back in there because there's multiple people attacking now. I'm just gonna stick it back in one more time. Which sounds all kinds of fucked up. That's great. Yeah, Tangle Star is way in my way right now from my next guy. Alright, so it's going to be this motherfucker T10, and then I'm a T9 legitimately, and then this Kimberly chick who I think is a T10 fake, going to be T9, and then Megs, who I know for a fact is a T10, and then me again with one of my other accounts, and then Michael, who's a T10, and then Zach, who's definitely a T9, and then Kick It, who's a T10, Zeros is a T10, but all both T9s right now, and then myself again in that 10th position. So I'm 2, 5, and 10 right now, which depending on how heavy these guys hit right now, I might get knocked out in a sec here and then have to go back into being 9 and 10 then again. So I think that's what's going to happen. Actually, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna let my stuff get knocked out once or whatever, and then I'll just jump back in again here in a minute. As soon as I get KO'd here, yeah, because Jesus, just to show how powerful Tango is right now. That dude was like a 17 K set of dudes right now, and he's only a 14K. He's like a little over 14 right now with these attacks these guys just did on him. So they've only taken out like 3K of his defense is what it is there. Like, Jesus, bro. Let's see, what's that last one? Yeah, they're only taking out like 400 or 500 at a time right now. God. Yeah, they're actually coming past him and hitting me now, is what it is with these last couple attacks. Yeah, like they're just knocking through him, and then it's like right into me, basically. What the hell? So this guy's trying to march. Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing over there, bro? And then, yeah, he's actually marching on their shields. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, what the hell's going on there? I was thinking you're trying to put like four I wasn't gonna say. Yeah, I was thinking he's trying to put 4 different things or whatever at the same thing, and I'm just like, that's not gonna work. And then I realized he's actually attacking 4 times. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Yeah, this map is crazy. You got all my redness right now. Okay, so one of these will knock. Okay, that just knocked my ass out then. Okay, how far did that just up me then in the mix? Is the question. Yeah, the one thing I liked about this one actually was how they did this setup for this go, because it used to be that you would have people just doing whatever the fuck for their thing, and then they would figure it out eventually. But in this case, we actually did it the correct way, which is you had everybody choose to do things the right way, which is basically you go in, you take all your stuff down, you have no dogs, you have no vehicles, you have no war carts or anything like that on your formations you're attacking with. And then you're basically just attacking a dude or whatever. So and the thing about that is too, it's actually a smarter play too, because of the fact that with vehicles and stuff, they actually give you speed up time and whatnot. So if you have like a school bus or something else for that matter, you're basically able to attack in like 5 to 10 seconds. Whereas the issue with that is that most people that are around that area, even if they're not there, I should say even if they're online, they don't have enough time to react to that. So you're essentially screwing them out of the ability to even come back at you. So what it really is allowing for is it's allowing for people to be able to have enough time to react and bring their stuff back down. And so it's going to take you, 10, 15, 20 seconds to get there or whatever. And it would take them roughly around the same amount of time then, with having their dudes with no vehicles or anything else like that. So it's all just marching formations then. So, which is really good, honestly. It'll be interesting to see if I can get something here in this one, though, or not. We actually did our final scamp last night, which I was part of for the season. It was a little bit sad, actually. I was kind of hoping there were more people involved in it, but there really wasn't. It was only like maybe 10 at most, which was kind of sad in a variety of ways. Okay, so I need to jump off of this then, if it'll be the case. Because I just realized that my other set of dudes is not here. So I definitely got knocked out on that one. So I need to put that back in one more time. Yeah, I think that's what my plan is right now. I'll do that for one more go. A piece or whatever, and then go from there, basically. For one more day. Anyway. Let's see here now. So we are at, where are we at right now? Okay, got our world events down there. So still at 332. Okay. I think we're at 336 before, actually, so we're at 332 now for that one. Let's see. Open is... Where is he? There, sure. Jesus. Man, that was really fucking with my head right there. Okay. So, let's see. That was 332. This one is 342 now. Okay, so that's good. And I think my other dude is still about where he's at. So, that is what it is. And then let's go ahead and use our millions to do stuff currently. 1.5 million there, 1.5 million there. 200K there. Yeah, what sucks is the merit thing is another 6 days for this shit. I'm going to lose a bunch of merit here at some point. So, it is what it is. That's the again, that's another thing I kind of wish they would do is do, if they're going to have the shit like that or whatever, to do it correctly and allow it to be, I'm trying to think what I'm saying now. If people are going to be able to do like merit exchange stuff or whatever, like every single day or whatever, then have the ability to reset that stuff at least once a day, I would say. Because it's really frustrating to not be able to do that. And then you're basically losing out on some stuff every single day then. So, yeah, very unfun for sure. But anyway. Other than that, though, that is where we were at for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of me just talking mostly of this whole thing. And like I said, I would have showed you guys what I was doing, but unfortunately, the stupid-ass interface does not want to go there anymore. It's really fucking irritating, too, because I really do want to show this, honestly. I would love to be able to show what I'm playing and, you know, playing it on camera and whatnot. But, yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't allow that for me to be able to do that, so... It is what it is, man. Not much I can do about that. So anyway, that being said, like I said, be back and I'll show you. I'll do a little bit more update here in the next couple of days. Show you guys what's going on with my thing. Show you exactly where I'm at. See if my dudes can actually get to 100 or not. Then, and yeah, go from there. Basically, is what it'll be. So, and then we will go from there. So, actually, I'm in 290 right now for my main account. That's cool. Oh, I just got knocked out again. So, I will jump back in there one more time for one more day. Maybe I should do other dudes. Now I'm thinking about it. I do that like that, and then I don't know if it's worth it to do that at all, but it's whatever. Just put up like a 3-man team of like 3 different dudes or whatever, which is like one is cavalry, one is melee, one is sharpshooter. Again, I have no clue if that actually makes a difference or not. I don't think it really does, but you never fucking know, man. So, okay, well, I am actually at the pole position right now for my other account, so I need to go back and make sure that gets back in again one more time. And then I'm going to go take a nap here in a little bit, I think is what it'll be. So, since I'm not feeling the greatest right now. But anywho, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this, though. And like I said, I'll be back at some point tomorrow for another grandstand. So until later. Hope you all have a good one, and I will see you then. And we will talk more, most likely sometime Thursday or Friday, to do with the overall rewards for the season, what we got, and everything else like that, and then how close I am to everything then. So anyway, have a good one, y'all. Later on. Bye.